Yo, my bad. I had hit the fucking swipe up on accident. I hit the button.
It's all good. I'm blaming IG because they've been tripping lately, man. How you?
I'm cool on everything.
Man, that's what's up, bro. So appreciate you taking the time. This is what I like to call the Making Plays Convo. And really, we're just going to be talking about all the plays you was making before Corona, what you're doing now, and what you plan on doing once things get back to normal. And hopefully that's soon because we got a lot of states opening up right now. But I like to ask, how are you and your people doing?
Everybody fine. By the grace of God, everybody's been healthy and able to maintain. So everybody's doing good.
How's your child doing?
She's amazing. She's still full of energy. We trying to tell her why we can't go to the playground and why we can't go to Target. Like Target's her favorite store. So we've been trying to explain why we can't go out the house as often. But besides that, she good.
Now, how old is she?
3, should be 4 soon.
Okay, so are you doing the home teaching thing yet?
I mean, we've been doing that since birth. So you know what I'm saying, between her mother and I, like, and it's more just trying to keep up with her, really. You know what I'm saying? Cause she ripping and running. She's the most independent 3-year-old I ever met.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, you had a lot going on before the pandemic started. You released an incredible album last year, Underrated. I think it was one of the top albums of the year. And I think it also was underrated as well, man.
Absolutely.
It didn't get its just due. Then you dropped that Wrong With Me in the beginning of the year. You released that. That was tough. What else you been working on?
Just more of the same. More music. Battling back and forth on what we doing with Underrated. You know what I'm saying? I still got a bunch of visuals and whatnot to shoot from that project. And I'm big on visuals, so the whole COVID-19 coronavirus kind of like put like a little damper on my visuals aspect. But we still at it. We still making new music too.
Peach was definitely one of my favorite videos. I'm sure you know why.
You must like to see the job.
But what was your first reaction when everything started like getting shut down?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100. I think I was like most people. I thought it was like, oh yeah, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, it can't happen to black people. Ain't no black people catch it yet. So then when the NBA people caught it, I was like, oh,
right.
Even the first person was Rudy Gobert. So I was still like, oh, he French. Like he still ain't had me. You feel me? So I was, and then Tom Hanks caught it. So I'm like, oh shit. It's really happening to people.
Yeah.
And then once they started shutting down stuff like the NBA and the NCAA, I'm like, all right, that's a lot of money being lost by them closing these down. So I'm thinking like, all right, this might be some real shit. And I went and partied one more time, and then after that I stopped and I was in the house after that.
So what does a typical day look like? How have you adjusted?
What people don't know is I've been practicing for something like this for my entire life.
Really?
I never go outside anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless it's like something really going on, like really a club event, I'm booked to be there, or it's a birthday or we celebrate. I typically don't go out. I put everything I need right in my crib. I play the game all day. I watch movies all night. Like, outside of being able to see my niggas on a regular basis, everything is pretty much the same for me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. So I know at the end of last year, you said you was going to drop some new music 2020. You was going to possibly drop a project. Is that still on track?
Absolutely. I'm going through a little label negotiations, we'll call them right now. So you know what I mean? But so that's another little hiccup that's been going with the release of new music. But I'm still definitely on track to have something. I want to have something out by the summer for real.
Oh, dope. What can we expect, bro?
Yo, you gotta expect the unexpected, because I'm making big left turns and right turns. Whenever I see stuff going one way, I always try to veer and do something different and just bring something new. Like, so you gotta expect the unexpected with this new one.
Can't wait for that. Now, I know you said when you dropped Rodman, Dennis Rodman actually reached out to you, but you didn't get a chance to link up with him at the time. Have y'all two talked since then, or have y'all linked since then?
hold on. I gotta bring that. Hold on. So first off, we didn't get the link, but the nigga sent me the craziest fucking video, and he's like, yo, party, what up? I love the song. Like I gotta post it. I'm so all over the place. I didn't even post it. But he's like, yo, I love the song. My kids love the song. Blah blah blah. I'm really messing with you. And then in the mail, he sent me these right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he sent me a Bad Boys one, and then he sent me the Chicago one.
Oh wow.
Autographed. You feel me? Do dirty work like Rodman.
That's fire right there.
Yeah, so big respect to him, you know what I'm saying? He sent these in the mail.
Oh, that's fire.
Tough.
So I know you've been watching that Last Dance, though. So you like this episode?
Love this episode. The funny thing is, I seen a lot of that prior on his 30 for 30. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the Dennis Rodman stuff they showed on his 30 for 30. So, but I always been a Rodman fan. It's funny how he always was like one of those people that like I took to as an athlete. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because my play style was kind of similar. I was really like that type of person on the basketball floor.
Oh, just doing the dirty work, getting the boards and stuff.
Beating people up, getting to every board, talking trash, blowing kisses. I was doing whatever I could. I was trying to be as annoying as possible. Talking like I was thugging everybody on the floor. You feel me?
I think the part that got me that I didn't really realize about Rodman is how much work he put into the art of rebounding. When they showed that part where he said he used to have like either a trainer or his brother just throw up shots, and he would study the spins, and he would look at film and see how people release the ball. So I thought that was interesting, man.
I think he's bullshit, but
you think he's bullshit? You don't think he did that much studying?
Yo, bro, what? I maybe he did. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the greatest rebounders ever. Maybe, but I think it's a knack. I think it's like a God-given talent because I know I had it, and I never practiced getting a rebound in my life. It was just effort. I knew I wanted it more than everybody else on the floor, so I was going to get that. I was just a dog. But he said he practiced it, so shout out to him.
So I know you follow ball carefully. They're talking about if the NBA season doesn't return, they're either going to do one or two things. They're either going to vacate the championship or they're going to give it to the team with the best record. What are you in favor for?
If the team with the best record is the Lakers, I'm all for that. I'm all for this championship. We one step closer to Mike. Yeah, I'm all for that. I want LeBron to have 10 championships by the time he's done. I'm all for that.
So who's your GOAT then?
The greatest of all time?
Yep. Who's your GOAT, man?
It's tough. Yo. It's really Mike, Bron, and Kobe. Like those are the three that you can't take nothing away from. They all dominated their era. The one that's nearest and dearest to me though is Bron because I seen it since I was young. You know what I'm saying? I seen his whole ascension in high school. I was watching him on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching him go into the league. I was watching when he got the $90 million from Nike before he played the game. I watched when they tried to take him down with the Hummer. You know what I'm saying? For having the Hummer in high school.
Yeah.
Like I seen LeBron, and then to come in and dominate the way he did, the numbers have been crazy. Like he on year 17? Numbers is still ridiculous.
Still going crazy.
Like that's ridiculous. And it's hard to compare though because Mike, anybody who's my age, they paint Mike in such a light that it's hard to live up to. Like Michael Jordan's the greatest. Michael Jordan's the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's been implemented into the minds regardless. You know what I'm saying? And he was that. But the level that LeBron performs on against the talent that he's playing against, no offense to Mike, but he ain't never have to play Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no Steph Curry's, it wasn't no Russell Westbrook's. It just wasn't that when he was running around. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that.
That's real.
So I don't know. But my favorite, I got to go with Bron out of the three.
I ain't mad at that, man. I'm sure there's a lot of people that agree with you.
Who you going with? Who you going with?
So I'm gonna go with Bron, but I'm looking at it from a holistic approach. Not only what he's done on the court, but the things that he's done off the court. Whether it's starting the school, him speaking out about, like, you know, civil rights and police brutality and all that kind of stuff. That to me is what makes him the GOAT. You know what I mean? And we saw in last night's episode of The Last Dance that when it came to Jordan, he made that comment, or whether he was joking or not, or whether he said it or not, like, you know, Republicans buy sneakers too. You know what I'm saying? Jordan wasn't really like an activist when it came to African American rights. Now, he was great on the court. Nobody can take that away from him, but I feel like what makes you the greatest, like Ali is regarded as the greatest, is not what he did in the ring, it's also what he stood for outside the ring. So that's why I give LeBron.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you.
I like the place you took that.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I've thought about it a lot because, again, I mean, I grew up in that era where, like you said, MJ is regarded almost as a godlike figure, but then Bron just came along and did it his own way. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. He really changed. Oh, I'm trying to brighten this up. He really changed like players looking at the league a certain way. Like,
yeah,
players like coming in there and trying to be loyal to a franchise and all of that. When you can see players being done wrong by franchises all the time, like, all right, bet. This is a business. I'm gonna capitalize on this business. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to control the market. I'm gonna control who I play with. What he damn near control the salary cap. You know how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Pick his free agents. He really stepped into another lane as a player, like and putting himself in position to make a lot of executive decisions as a player still.
Facts, man. So yeah, he's reshaped the game on so many levels. I got to ask you this, man, because you've written for some of the biggest artists and you're a great artist in your own aspect. And there's always an ongoing debate in hip hop on whether it's a good look for artists not to write their lyrics or to have ghostwriters. Where do you stand on that?
It depends on really where you hang your hat. And one of the people that I really that I really look up to is Kanye. And I always have, and it's not only been because of his lyrics, but because of his production. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and he would go solicit the help of whomever, whether he incorporates a choir or incorporates vocalists or whatever the case may be, violinists, whoever, just to make the production come together. And the analogy he used was like Apple, like, you know what I'm saying? Steve Jobs brought in all the best people at what they did to make the best product. You know what I'm saying? And while they're working with him, it's like he's like, I got the Apple of music. These are the best people at what they do, and we come together to make a product. You know what I'm saying? A complete product. So, and he understands that it's a group effort as far as reaching the highest level of music, and that's really what anybody remembers, is who put out like the highest level of music. And like you want to build a home, like say I want to build my home from the ground up. You got your ideas, you know how you want it to go, but you're not an architect. You're going to have to solicit the help of somebody who can make your dreams or your visions come through to fruition. So I don't see no problem. I don't see no problem with people that collaborate, have collaborative efforts as far as it goes to music. Like they don't give you more Grammys if you write the whole thing by yourself and do the beat. You know what I'm saying? They don't give you an extra Grammy for it. You know what I'm saying? It's you get the same one.
Man, that's facts right there, bro. I definitely agree with everything you said. At the end of the day, man, if you put out a record that people love and that they're feeling, doesn't matter how you got there with it. I also saw you was looking for some black businesses to support, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah, candles, facial scrubs, moisturizers. What you on right now?
It was basically all the stuff that I was like, damn, I'm in the crib. I'm like, I don't got that much of it. You know what I'm saying? I had this one. I went to a show and damn, I'm sad that I don't remember where. I did. I think it was. I don't even think it was a show. I think it was a radio interview to a pop-up meet and greet, and a lady had bought me the shea butter that she made. I guess it was her company. She brought me some, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm like, yo, she made this. I used it for months, and so now that I'm out of it, I'm like, damn, I need some more. And I wonder how many other products is like they're out like that.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I understand that like all businesses ain't thriving, especially the smaller businesses and the black businesses in particular.
Right.
So I'm like, damn, I need this stuff anyway. It'd be fire to have it around the house, little candles, this facial shit, just stuff I'm noticing. Just shit you look at when you got 23 hours spent in the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my pores all crazy. I'm like, yo, damn, I might be able to exfoliate some of this shit. You know what I mean? I might be able to do something with it. So I'm like, yo, why not kill two birds with one stone and look out? But the problem that I didn't anticipate was the amount of responses that I got. Like, I swear, I'm like at like maybe 5,000 different.
Damn.
Yeah. So now that I've opened this door, I feel like damn, I feel responsible now. Like I feel like I got to do something. Well, I'm trying to see if I'm going to just do 10 items per week, and I even might want to go as far as to like do a review for them or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I use this from these people, and they help. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I can use my platform to just to help some other business out there, it'd be dope.
That's dope, bro. Salute to you for that. I'm gonna wrap it up on my quarantine questions. You mentioned that you've been watching TV. What's the best thing you've watched since we've been on lockdown?
Best thing I've watched. It's a few things. I watched all of Black Mirror. I seen all of that now. Black Mirror is definitely a good show to get into.
I feel like we about to get to that episode, the virtual reality episode, where they were watching the shows, but it was their avatars. I feel like we about to get into that right now.
Yo, that's the thing about all of it. It's like everything in Black Mirror is not too far-fetched. They take it to the extreme, but if you strip it down to the and minimalize, you like, yo, we damn near right there. Like we damn near. This is not too far from where we at. Like the one where they had the memory chips. You know what I'm saying? People had their memories like as USB drive. You could check somebody's memory and see everything that they saw. Like we not too far from that, bro. And that's why I really like that show.
Yeah, no doubt. I know you be in the kitchen. What's the best thing or the newest thing you try to cook?
Yesterday, yo, if y'all ain't tuned into my live cooking channel or whatever stream, you need to. Last night I made jerk salmon tacos with mango chili sauce. Yo, it was superb, if I do say so myself. Facts. Yo, that's the best thing that happened to me on this lockdown. My Uber Eats bill was probably maybe $2,000 a month, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I was going crazy on Uber Eats. But now that we've been locked down, like it's just too many steps for me to go through Uber Eats. Like, damn, I gotta trust the person at the restaurant who making it, that they not sneezing or coughing and nothing like that. Then I gotta trust the people that bring it here, and they got on gloves. You feel me? And gloves is cool to protect yourself. But when you handling mad merchandise, if it was on one thing, you putting it on the next thing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. It was too much of a risk. So I said, I'm either going to learn how to cook or I'm going to starve. So I had to learn how to cook. And that's one positive that came out of this whole thing.
Man, yeah, that sound bomb right there, bro. What's the first thing you're going to do once all this is over?
I'm gonna let everybody else test the air out. I'm gonna let them see what's going on. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm gonna give y'all another 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? See if anybody else, anything, everybody grow an eyeball or some extra shit like that. See what's happening first. But like I said, my routine ain't changed too much. The only thing is, I normally host stuff here, like at my crib. Like I might have a cookout or something. So when all is said and done and everybody's back 100%, then I might do that, host like a big cookout All my Section 8 Sunday dinners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's what we doing here in Atlanta. They opened up Atlanta pretty much. Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
Atlanta, yo, bro.
Wildin'.
Yo,
I mean,
what's up
people
with Atlanta,
outside.
bro? What's
Huh?
up? What's up with Atlanta? What's up with Atlanta?
We got a crazy governor. Y'all want to swap governors? We'll take
Bro.
Cuomo. Y'all
Nah,
can have him.
yo, he holding it down. He really holding it down for
I
us.
know, man. I know. Dude has been handling better than the president. But our governor wanted to open up, so I'm doing what you said. I'm giving it actually 3 weeks, and then I'm gonna see what's up. Right.
Like, you ain't been on Instagram in a minute. What happened to you, bro?
Right. Exactly. How you feeling? I'm gonna get
No.
you out of here on this, man. Of course, we're going through a situation where a lot of people are hurting and losing their jobs. We don't know what statistics to believe and not to believe. What advice would you give to people during this time?
Only thing you can, like, you gotta really just take care of home. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're being responsible. I know a lot of people still don't take this serious, but I assure you it is. I assure you it is. Just try to be most responsible as possible, and then it's also a time to make sure you're looking out for everybody else too. Look out for your neighbor. Look out for such and such. I'm trying to do that same thing in my community back in Newburgh, where I'm from. Just to make sure ends is meeting, you know what I'm saying? Because times is tough for everybody, and leaning in a little bit just helps it go easier.
Great advice right there, my brother. I appreciate your time. We can't wait for the new music. And once things we know are safe, when we know things are safe, and you come back to Atlanta, man, come through to the Pandora office so we can chop it up.
Definitely, yo. Atlanta, y'all better chill out. I see a lot of girls getting their nails done, their hair done.
Yo, they wildin'.
Atlanta, y'all better chill out, bro. I'm telling you.
They was wildin'. I mean, as soon as the nail shops open, they had people in there. I mean, I had one girl FaceTime me from the nail shop. I said, "Oh, okay."
That's why yo, don't want to vibe. I don't want to link. Don't hit me up. Don't nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's a dub. See y'all.
No doubt, bro. Stay safe, man.
Always.